ゃいました？
いや、ヘロヘロ。
鼻血がティッシュティッシュ。
和彦、聞いてよ、本当にね。いやでもこのエンディングテーマっていうことは、この曲が流れるのはドラマの一番最後ってか？
そこへたどり着くまでにまたこれがね、いろいろあるんすよね。
だよね、年上の息子がさ、なんかいろいろやるんだよな
それでは、この後第6話から第10話まで、お楽しみに。
Oh, there I am. Man, that would be pretty dope to sample Dontavius.
Hey, Don. Hey. Yeah, that's the bass part of the day. Tavy. Yeah, that's the part of the day.
Let's take it, bruh. Don't focus on no girl. Don't focus on no girl. Don't focus on no girl. Just think, bruh.
Alright, that's enough of that. Where am I? Damn, 2 people dipped when I started sampling Dontavius. their loss. What's going on? I made it on early. For once. Amen, brother. I cut out of work early today. Ah, shit, I had fucked up the chorus. Why? Because I freaking felt like it, that's why. It's because I have to wake up extra early tomorrow, which I realized like about 30 minutes ago. I realized I don't actually even have to wake up that much earlier than usual. But I also have a long day. So like it has the potential to be a super easy day or just a really long day. It's not gonna be like a hard day necessarily, hopefully. Knock on wood. Yeah, I'm seeing a doctor in the morning about my nose. And then in the evening I'm dropping off some equipment. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home half an hour early today. And if my boss somehow discovers this stream, I'm still at work. I'm actually still at work right now. I'm taking my second break. Second lunch break. Not that I ever take lunch breaks. I actually never stop working. Yeah, he tried to switch up the event details on me today, last minute. So like, you know, I'm booked just to drop off the equipment and pick it up. I'm not even setting it up. It's essentially just delivery to the client. And he was like, the coordinator sent me the details. We get like a detailed like event sheet with like address, time, contacts. coordinator sent those details, and my boss tagged me and was like, actually, can you ask the client to wait in your van and you go in and set it up? I was like, no. There's so many reasons, no. You know, first of all, it's not what we agreed to. Who else are you gonna find to do this at this short notice, you know, this last minute? You're not gonna find somebody else. So I'm, you know, stuck doing this. And no, you can't just add more shit on. Unless, here's what I told him. I said, if I can come into work a little bit late on Friday and have my parking paid for, then sure, I'll do it. And of course, you pay me for the setup as well. And the coordinator responded like, the client won't be reimbursing parking. I'm like, well, shit. I won't be setting up the shit then. Unless somebody pays for my parking. It doesn't have to be the customer. It could be you. Typically the customer's, you know, in the agreement signed to reimburse parking. But of course the customers agreed to just set it up themselves. I think my manager, or yeah, my boss was just like not thinking it through when he asked that. I think he probably like impulsively asked because he had a sudden like anxious moment in himself where he's like, what if the client sucks at setting it up? You know, what if they don't know what they're doing? Well, then don't offer like pure equipment rental. What? I don't understand. That's my only guess. Because this event's like in the heart of downtown, rush hour. Imagine how unprofessional it would look if we get there and I say, hey buddy, can you sit in my car for an hour on this busy street while I go in and set up this equipment? Can you imagine? My boss is cool, but he's also got some, I don't know. Then again, like, I was gonna say he's got some silly ideas, but I mean, I'm working for him, not the other way around, so I don't know. What do I know? I wish I could be an entrepreneur. I don't actually. That sounds horrible. My boss works like 24/7. He owns like multiple businesses. You know who my boss is. His name is Jesus Christ. Stop right into it. Hope everybody else had a good Wednesday. I like Wednesdays. Wednesday's a good day. I think Thursday is probably one of the better days of the week as well because it's mini Friday. Wednesday is like the foreplay before Thursday. And then Thursday is Friday Junior. Then Friday is Big Friday. Saturday is desserts. Sunday, that's for God. Specifically, whatever the hell this thing is. What kind of God is this? My God is an awesome God. He reigns from the heaven above. Sunday's a gun in your mouth? Yeah. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I currently don't work Mondays. I currently have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. There's a reason for it. besides because it's awesome. And it's because I'm like on call all weekend. It's because I'm on call and because of the karaoke stuff. Since karaoke gigs, you know, are oftentimes on the weekend, they wanted me to have a little bit more of an open schedule on the weekends, and also because I'm paid like a flat rate every month to be tech support essentially for the other stagehands. So, yeah, multiple times throughout the weekend I get hit up by these fucking knuckleheads. How do I change the orientation of the iPad? The screen on the iPad is... I'm trying to make it landscape, but it's portrait. But yeah, Monday is... Yeah, the technical word for it, yeah, the Day of Dread, or... But I don't know. I don't really get, like, work dread. I don't really get, like, anxiety about having to go back to work. Thankfully. I'm thankful for that. And it's because my job is so chill throughout the week. Karaoke, I get dread. Sometimes. I guess I don't even really get dread the day before a karaoke. It's more like... No... I suppose it depends. Karaoke is like can be the most stressful shit ever. And it's mainly the commute and like the logistics of it. Because it's such a tight deadline to make it happen on the day of, and shit's always breaking. You always feel bad for the guy running it. Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't even host. I mean, I sometimes have to stay at the events and be kind of like more just like a sound guy. I'm not out here like taking names. And occasionally I'll have to be like at a bar or something, be like, hey, who fucking queued up, you know, again, Elvis? Hey, who could queue? Which one of you young people queued up Sinatra? Hey, which one of you 20-somethings queued up, you know? Sometimes I get tipped. One time there's this really drunken guy at a wedding after party or something, or like somebody's birthday party at a restaurant bar, and they're all like young working class professionals, making lots of money, I'm sure. This guy comes up to me with a beer in his hand and says, he's like, so how much, no, this is what he does. He like, he pulls out a roll of cash, and he's like, so how much do I have to pay to bump my song to the front of the queue? He was like, how many songs are in front of mine? And I was like, I don't know, 12. And he starts pulling out cash. He's like, so how much do I have to pay to bump my song to the front of the queue? I was like, sorry, man. I don't think I could do that. And he like he really pressured me. He's like, no, I'm friends with the birthday girl. She's not gonna care. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, fine. And I take the $5 and bump his song to the front. And then he comes back later with a 50. He like drunken me, hands me the 50, and he's like, I want it all. He's like, I want it all night. The event was almost over by then. Yeah. It's my karaoke machine now. How much to buy the whole thing from you right here, right now? I hadn't thought about that story in a while. It was a little bit rough around the edges. That was like one of my first ones. I believe at that one I thought I had lost the company's iPad. It was like one of the first ones I went out and did on my own, and I remember thinking that I left it at the bar. That would have been not good. Turns out it was in the bag where it was supposed to be. Isn't it your usual stretcher? I hope that streaming more like sharpens my ability to tell stories better. I feel like I've never been that great at telling stories because my memory sucks. But then I've also realized you have to kind of fill in the blanks of stories. Like it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. It just has to sound good. Do you got games on that thing? No. Answered 100% sincerely. No, they're not. My boss got like a wireless standing LCD touchscreen monitor smart TV. He thought it would look good for like high class events. And he was having me like set it up and test things with it. I ended up just putting Tubi on it right away. And was watching Diddy documentaries at work while I did other things. This is what you wanted me to do with it, right? So we're gonna be showing Tubi at these high-class events? I mean, everybody likes Tubi. Yeah, sorry man, no games. I don't really fuck with games. Yeah, I think games are kind of childish. What is she looking at? Yeah, you gotta break in the pixels. That's exactly right. So there's something here to do. We don't have anything for it. It wants something. Those candles didn't light themselves. Lost memories. Drench the altar in the blood which spouts red from the heart. Burned alive? Find a bag of blood? What's that thing? No, I'm always accepting backseating. This is a collab. So where haven't we been? People always used to ask if I have funny pizza delivery stories from when I delivered pizzas for 5 years. People are always like, "Oh, you have any funny stories?" I'm like, no, not really. But there definitely were. I just like wasn't conscious. So with this karaoke job, I feel like there's so many. There's so much potential for good stories that I need to open my eyes. So right now, really, all I got is like, the BDSM story. Yeah, I gotta flesh that one out some more. And also say that it was me. I gotta take credit from my coworker. Or maybe like embellish it like he came to work the next day traumatized. I'm like, dude, what happened? How's the event? I've got that one. I've got that one that I told about the ex-frat guy, the former frat guy, champion karaoke singer and cokehead. I also have the one where I went to an island. But there's really not a whole lot to that one besides I went to a like a island in near the Hamptons. And it's like a bunch of rich people. It was weird though. That was like a weird experience. Because they weren't like old rich people. They were like 40s. They were like in their 40s probably. Late 40s. Early 40s. It was weird though because it was like this fat guy from Sri Lanka and shit, I I just spoiled the twist. But yeah, I got there and this like smoking hot 40-year-old woman comes out and they're like, "Here, I'll show you where you're setting up." You know, this place has like their own basketball court, multi-car indoor garage with like a golden James Bond car on some risers. And it's like on this huge lake feeding into the ocean when people are like, you know, got their yachts and shit. I was like, man, I wonder who she's married to. And she's like, babe, come out. And out comes this fat guy from Sri Lanka. He's like, oh, it's not what I expected. He had like a really strong personality. I was like, I was like, can I put the speaker up over here? I don't want to like mess up the plant. And he's like, no, push the plant out of the way. Fuck the plant. Damn, okay. I don't give a shit about the plant. But it wasn't like angry at me or at all. It was more like, I'm with you. Like, fuck that plant. Who cares? But you know, the weird part was the part that like actually made me be like, huh, this is a weird vibe here, is that when I came back, the next day, neither the husband or the wife are around, and is all their like 40-year-old friends. They all seemed single, I guess. A bunch of their like 40-year-old homies just like hanging out by the pool still. But yeah, they tipped me when I set up and when I came back. $20 each time. Yeah, I ate 7 of those plants. I own the factory that produces them. It was kind of funny, like, as I was setting up, one thing about the Sri Lankan guy is he, like, couldn't stop talking, and him and his wife kept talking over each other. It must have been on, like, stimulants of some kind. But one of his friends was trying to ask me, is like, so is this all your equipment? I was like, no, I'm just an employee. But before I could even get that out, the guy's like, yeah, it's his equipment. Huh? How do you know? No, it's not. My interpretation was the guy was asking me that so he knew if he should tip me or not. Because I don't think he wanted to tip if it was my company, you know? So that was kind of nice. Yeah, the guy threw me $20 and was like, yeah, we'll get you more when you come back. In my experience, like, working for rich people is, they usually tip fine. Yeah. I don't know if there's some sort of, like, misconception or not, but I think that most people assume, kind of assume rich people don't tip very well. But in my experience, that's, like, not true at all. The people who don't tip well are, like, kids, you know? Especially college kids. It's like, man, I know your parents can't afford to give me $5 for this pizza. It's an opportunity to flex. Yeah, precisely. That's some good insight. Hey, there's a locked door. I haven't even played the game yet. Locked. What did you say? Something fallen onto the floor. It looks like a severed leg. Can I pick it up? So what's upstairs then? Seems like we've been everywhere, no? Second floor? Oh, I never checked the elevator on the second floor. Or those stairs, apparently. Oh, this is the second floor. I was looking at the third floor. Did I skip did I skip it? Damn. Ain't even checked out the third floor yet. Second floor skipper. It's against my beliefs to check the floors in order. So far, since living in a big city, I've done one event knowingly for a famous person. Which I didn't even recognize her at first. But everyone was making such a big deal about it, and they didn't tell us who she was ahead of time. They were just like high profile, well-known client. I didn't recognize her, but everyone was making such a big deal about it. And like, when it was, she's the only one who did karaoke, aside from a couple of her family members. And when it was just her family members, like, it was like her sister and niece or something. Her sister was super nice. And she asked me to play what's his name? Bert Beershart? How do you say his name? The instrumental guy from like the 50s. Bacharach? Yeah, that's it. She asked me to play him, and she's like, "Oh, you probably don't know who that is." But she said it had such like a sweet tone. She was very like grandma energy. But anyways, she was also just like, I felt bad that you had nothing to do, because nobody was using karaoke all night, except for when the birthday girl, aka the famous person, wanted to do it, and then she was the only one who sang. And when she sang, there were like 5 different camera guys taking pictures for her, of her. But I was like, it wasn't until after the event that I asked some other people working the event. I was like, "So who was that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's this fashion designer." I'll say that much. It's this famous fashion designer. I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I recognize that name." Damn, really? She was really nice. I introduced myself to her because someone, like one of her family members, was like, "Go ask her if she wants to sing something. She's gonna say no, but tell her she should." So I did. She was really kind. Who knows what she's like behind closed doors, though? That's what another thing you learn. People can be nice to your face and demons behind closed doors. I wonder what's behind this closed door. Locked. Who said that? Cussing? Happy birthday? Oh, thanks, man. Every day is my birthday.
Happy birthday to
Oh, what?
you.
No, 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 it's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
What the hell?
Happy birthday, dear. Oh, I forgot
Heather is
your
stealing
name.
my birthday valor.
Who are you?
Oh,
It's my birthday.
Thanks. Happy birthday, dear. Who are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy 31st birthday.
I wish a creepy,
Is this
mysterious
Leonard?
voice would call me
That's the murderer's
to sing happy
name,
birthday.
not my name. I'm not your beloved Stanley either. He's underground now. His new name is Number 7. But don't worry about that now. It's time to celebrate your birthday.
You've got me
Ooh.
mistaken for someone
I
else.
hope we go to
Today's
Dave
not
and
my-
Buster's.
I'm not mistaken. Today is your 24th birthday. And I have a present for you. Which do you prefer? To give pain or to receive it? You can have the one you hate the most. Happy birthday to you!
But you're wrong. It's not my birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday. I told you that already. It's not Heather's birthday. The hell was all that about? I wish Dave and Buster's wasn't shit. Dave and Buster's is so whack now. Arcades don't have, like, games anymore. It's all just ticket redemption or, like, mobile games blown up on a huge LCD screen. To be fair, I guess, like, old retro arcade games are mobile games in design. No, it's not actually my birthday. But it is opposite day. So yes, it is my birthday. I mean, no, it's not. Are you trying to... You're trying to confuse me, aren't you? Disconnected, just like the missing control panel on the elevator? Wait, did she say that? I wasn't paying attention. Very front of the train? I don't remember. Been a while. Did we? Hey, there are enemies out here now. It's also too bright. Too bright in here. Oh, there's no conductor train? I don't remember that. So I guess I didn't. That would be so spooky. If you were on a train. And also there wasn't a conductor train. Heather realization comments. So far, like, the flavor text, I don't know. The way she comments on the world around her is so inconsistent. Sometimes she has, like, not very believable responses. Not that James or Harry did either, but at least they were funny about it. They were funny because they weren't trying to be funny. Hi, buddy. Good night. The more I look at it, the more pitiful it seems. Like a child locked up in here with no chance of escape. Nothing pitiful about that. He's just hanging out. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or a freak in a cage. Rat in a cage. Point of all this? There's a paper bag here with nothing but garbage inside. What's that about? The sound guy, the guy that did sound for this game probably like stuck a condenser mic in his laundry room and threw some shoes in the dryer for this sound. Okay, close the door. We don't want to see him in this state. Oh, here's some other stuff. Blood-stained white robe hung up on the wall. Does it mean anything? Why would it? There's nothing important in the trash. No use digging around in there anymore. Okay, no problem. Here's something on the wall too, but she's got nothing to say about this. Anything back behind? No. You guys ever seen like a really famous person in real life before? The only other time that I've seen somebody like really super famous was another time where I didn't recognize them. Actually didn't even know it was Ed Sheeran. I saw Ed Sheeran at a sandwich shop in Philadelphia 10 years ago. I didn't know who Ed Sheeran was at the time. But my buddy was like, damn, I think that's Ed Sheeran. And nobody else had recognized him yet either. I guess he wasn't like as famous then as he is now. But yeah, my buddy, like, he's like, I think I'm gonna get a picture. And Ed Sheeran's in line with his posse. And my buddy goes up and stands next to him, like, you know, shoulder to shoulder. And kind of like leans in towards him and nudges him. And he's like, hey, can I get a selfie? And like pulls his phone out and like has his phone at waist level, pointing it up at them. And they get this really sneak selfie. I ask him to send it to me every now and again so I can relive that memory. And yeah, it was really strange. So I recognized Ed Sheeran until we went upstairs and sat down with our sandwiches, and then Ed and his posse came up shortly behind us, and then like all the teenage girls at one of the tables were like freaking out and all coming up to him. He's like, can I just eat my sandwich first? And then we watched him leave the place, and across the street people like started freaking out, and I was like, damn, must be a big deal. Used to intern at a place where famous people would come in a lot. My friend said that the Jonas Brothers would come into her cafe pretty frequently, which seems crazy that they can just be out But I guess the Jonas Brothers are like, they could probably pass as an average citizen just with like, you know, a hat on. Tim and Eric once. John Cusack. Oh, I seen Tim in real. I haven't seen Tim. I went to a screening of his movie, The Comedy, that movie that he was in. And he was there to do a Q&A before the movie, and he and the director like came in for literally probably less than 2 minutes and answered like 2 questions. It's like, you guys should have come in after the movie when people would actually have questions about the movie. Oh shit, damn it, dude, I hate these little things. Yes I did. Yeah. It was a good movie. I fell asleep towards the end. I'd already seen it, but it had been years. Heather, point at the other guy. Oh my god, dude. I despise these fucking things. What, did she miss? No fucking way, dude. I hate this game. Fuck. Yeah, it's good. I like how, like, it's so 2012. The comedy starring Tim Heidecker. It's like extremely 2012. The game's so dark too. I feel like it was not this dark until we got to this zone. Whoa. Let's go check over here. You know, I wouldn't mind the enemies as much if they gave you more shit to deal with them. Which I know is like, kind of goes against the point of survival horror. Alright, Frank. Enjoy your night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I know, like, the whole idea is that you don't have a lot of resources and it's scary, intense for that reason. But it's more of a nuisance. And it'd be less of a nuisance if I could just mow them down with this submachine gun and not worry about it. Like, part 1 and 2 had plenty of resources and those games were still scary. And it's not like action off the walls combat for that, you know, either. Just because you had plenty of ammo doesn't mean you were like fucking Rambo. Whoever was here before is gone. So is that smoky stuff. Huh? What smoky stuff? Did I miss something? I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, did I get the blood that I needed? Plastic bag. Oh. Oh, didn't we see a guy hanging around earlier? With blood? What floor was that on? Yeah, I gotta resell this controller, dude. One of the buttons is already sticking. That's insane. The blood? Yeah, because wasn't there a guy hanging upside down? Like, dripping blood into a bucket? Here's the guy in the locker. On this floor. Where we got the plastic bag. Then there's a guy hanging upside down in a room somewhere. 3rd floor. Let's try it. Oh yeah, I think I'd definitely... Oh my god, dude, another one? Oh, she fucking... Dude, you dumbass. Heather. How did she do that? I thought you could guard while you were unarmed. But not while you have a damn fucking gun in your hand. Yeah, she guarded while she had the gun in her hand. I know you can do it unarmed or with melee or whatever. But she did it at like the worst time. Okay, so it's always square. Ugh. Oh, not in here. Dude, I hate this. It's just these fucking guys on the ground. I despise them. They're so annoying. Okay, now what? I think I have another solution though for this, oh, here it is. So, you know, I got this fancy controller so I could have extra buttons to hotkey macros and emotes and stuff. But I realized, just get a fucking, like one of those little clip-on keyboards for PlayStation controller. Or Xbox, you know how they have those, like, mini keyboards, chat pads that plug into those? It's like, so simple. Why didn't I think of that sooner? That's all I need. I just need keys that are like to my next to my thumbs. So those are like super cheap these days. I think I'll resell this controller and get one of those. We're low on health. Use a plastic bag. Put it over your head. Plastic bag with blood. Level up. I'm assuming the stairs are locked too. Or are they not? What's going on over there? I don't remember. Hmm. Problem is there's enemies out here, right? So I can't really explore to my heart's content the way that I would like to. Did we come in through there? At the beginning of this zone? I don't remember. Whatever, get me the fuck out of here. So to continue forward, we gotta go back to the first floor. Okay. That means we come out of here and turn left. The Roomba guys make me pull my hair out. Oh, are there not enemies? Okay, in that case. Can't see a damn thing. Oh yeah, we did come up through here. Alright. Wow. What the hell happened between... What the hell happened overnight to make my triangle button on this controller start sticking? God. Now what? Did they respawn? Did I kill them earlier or no? Maybe I didn't. I thought I killed the guys in this hallway already. There's some stuff written on the wall. Happy first birthday. I'd love to enjoy this place, but I'm about to get fucking ran over and shot and fucking... Get in the door, Heather. God. Getting so pissed. My goddamn avatar is getting stuck. My button's getting stuck. Heather's getting stuck. Alright. Finally. I've put the blood from the treatment room in this. I don't especially want to carry it around with me. I hope we can beat this game on Friday. Oh, I also forgot I was gonna play a different game tonight. Oh well. I completely forgot. I think because I canceled stream on Thursday. Just forgot what day it was. Probably could have used a break from Silent Hill, but oh well. Just what I wanted to do.
Heather?
Fight a boss in this zone.
Yeah? Leonard, where are you?
Where are you, Leonard?
Now I can finally leave.
Lenny?
here.
Can I call you Lenny?
Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over. Well, I guess it's time to dispose of her. The salvation of
Why is he
all
speaking so
mankind.
quietly?
Ha. Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise. Don't you think so, Heather?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and think whatever you want.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other. I thought you were a normal person.
So you tried to trick me so you can run off with my seal, eh? Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone. What is this seal thing anyway?
Don't play innocent. You can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
Ew.
Is that you?
Damn.
Death
Leonard is
to
a
all
looker, huh?
who turn their backs on God.
Is every person here a mental case? Well, I guess you're not a person anyway.
The hell? It's not as big as he looked in the cutscene. Was this who that was in the water? Underground? In the subway station? Alright, just feel him out. Get a read on his patterns. Ooh. No shotgun. Submachine gun though. Sure, why not? Where is he? Ugh. Whoa. Damn. He spazzed out. Yeah, what if we hit him with a stun gun? Ow. The hell? Guy smacked me. Stun gun made him like fall over. Too bad we don't have more of that. No, no, fuck, I forgot to change weapons. Oh, sweet. Damn. Ah, fuck. Whoa. Damn's got a fucking hitbox. My goddamn controller. Fuck. God damn it. Where'd he go? Submachine gun rules against this guy. I only have 3 shots of it left though. It's not worth very much. Where is he? Yeah. Dude, the submachine gun is so sick against this guy. It really makes me wish I hadn't used it on that nurse. Damn, man. His fucking handgun, by comparison, he reacts to... not at all. He doesn't react to it. Come here, buddy. The hell kind of boss fight is this? No. I literally never feel like I'm doing it right in this game against bosses. Is that it? Weird.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now.
Yep, guess so.
I hope Douglas is okay. Huh? What's this?
It's a leftover Dave and Buster's token. Alrighty. What did we even come here for again? I don't remember what in the story brought us to the hospital. But I do remember that it's about time to take a bio break. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit some tunes. The song rips. Alright, I'll be right back. Excuse me. Yeah. That's good stuff. So it'll be a pretty sweet weekend for fights this weekend. Fight fans, are you ready? We got Mike Tyson versus Logan or Jake Paul. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on Friday. And then Jones versus Stipe on Saturday. Or are they both on Saturday? I don't know. One of my favorite things to do now as an adult is stay inside on the weekends and play some video games and watch some fights. It's like the thing I look forward to the most. Really the things that saved my life during my dark period was Final Fantasy XIV and MMA. Becoming an MMA fan really gave me something to live for. It's true though. It sounds funny, but it's true. It's like there's always something I could look forward to on the weekends without having to go out or have friends. Like, sweet, there's gonna be some badass fights this weekend. And UFC has events almost every weekend these days. Not all of them are good. They've had some real stinkers since I've been a fan, but some of them are like the coolest fucking thing you could ever watch. Some guy breaking out like a Tekken move, or some bloody war, 15-minute, 25-minute war between two warriors going to war. Are you gonna watch Mike Tyson versus Yeah, definitely. I'm really curious. I personally don't think it's going to be much of a fight. It's an exhibition, and I've never seen an exhibition where the two guys actually tried to hurt each other. What about you? Are you gonna watch it? Find a bar showing it. Yeah, it'd be sweet to round up some boys and hit a bar for some fights one of these days. Although I've been to a bar for a UFC event one time, and on a couple of other occasions I've tried to watch fights with people on voice chat, and I've come to realize I'm a much more cerebral fight fan. I like it's hard to pay attention at a bar, and especially if it's a card where there's a lot of fights on it that I actually want to see. You have to sitting there for so long waiting for it to happen, and then you just can't hear anything, and the fucking drinks are expensive. But something for like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, that'd be a good one to see at a bar. But it could be like a disappointment, because like I was saying, I'm not really convinced they're actually gonna fight each other. But I don't know. That's why you gotta tune in. Is Jake Paul actually gonna punch a 60-year-old in the face? My favorite content creator on YouTube, and one of my favorite content creators, period, is an MMA content creator. His name's Napoleon Bonaparte. All of his videos are on kind of like the his different parts of history of MMA. So he only covers modern MMA once a year as kind of like a yearly roast / recap of the year's events. But otherwise he does these big long documentary series on like he did one on Pride FC. And his current one that he's been putting out is on the lineal heavyweight title in MMA. And he did one on Brock Lesnar recently that was, like, amazing. He did one on The Ultimate Fighter, the show, like the history of The Ultimate Fighter. And he like...
Why did you send her
Oh,
to my
cutscene.
father?
Was that wrong?
It's your fault that he...
Oh, but surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of this world. And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here.
Oh, is this Heather's motel room?
You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, kicked you.
I wouldn't have
made you
noticed.
cry. The memory of his cruelty is forever burned into my mind.
Yes, yes, and that's why we need God.
What you call faith is nothing more than a child crying out for love. That's why you're all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
The hell? These fools arguing about God? It's a timeless argument to have. When I was in middle school during my edgy emo kid phase, I also became an atheist. Like, I was like, actually, yeah, I don't believe in God, and it makes no sense to believe in him, and you're stupid if you do believe in him. And one of my bulletins on MySpace, or like blog posts on MySpace, was about why God scientifically doesn't exist. Or like why evolution is real. I really fucking showed them with that one. I also there's a girl that's really Christian in one of my classes, and I remember arguing with her online, trying to convince her that God is not real. Yeah, I started growing out my neck beard early. God is sweet. God's cool now. I think God's cool now. Jack's in. Jack in Mega Man. Yeah, what was I saying? Napoleon Bonaparte on YouTube. I like him because he's very relatable as a person who likes things. Like, his videos are filled with niche video game references and like Tekken references and shit like that, and Dark Souls, and he has really good taste in music. And he's also really funny, but very good at directing and editing and like curating emotional moments and kind of like build-ups. Really makes you feel for these stories that he's telling. In between kind of funny jokes. Yeah, I recommend his series on Pride FC. Or the most recent Brock Lesnar one's really good. Or The Ultimate Fighter. His series on The Ultimate Fighter has a lot of like emotional moments too. There's another really good MMA documentary called Fighting in the Age of Loneliness by, I think, like one of the Chapo guys. Like no, it was Felix. Was it Felix? I want to say Felix. Fighting in the Age of Loneliness. That one's really cool because it tells the history. Yeah, it's Felix from Chapo and John Boyce. That one's really good because not only is it just like a good ass documentary, but it tells the history of MMA through like a cultural, like a societal, like economical standpoint or context, like a lens. Like he kind of explains sorts of like what's going on in America and the world at the time period that he's explaining MMA in, and sort of like why, you know, what's going on with the politics and why does it, you know, why is MMA taking off now, and what is it being linked to? Talking about like the recession and shit. It's really good. It's really good stuff. That's the one I recommend to people who either are curious about MMA or just like sports documentaries. So I don't think anybody like with a taste for sports documentaries could watch that documentary and not have an appreciation for MMA afterwards. MMA rules. There's so many awesome, badass storylines. So much triumph.
Where's Douglas?
He went out.
Buster Douglas, speaking of fighting.
He left a message for you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
He's lying.
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Oh, good.
Church?
I was wondering when we got to get into that boat again.
Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side.
Nice voice acting.
You better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far, but closer than heaven.
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
Ooh. After yesterday's stream, we went up by 0.02 average viewers. And I also got 4 followers, so thank you guys. My creator dashboard also says I've streamed 83 hours in the last month. 26 out of the last 30 days. Jesus. Yeah, now we just need 0.22 average viewers. Approaching endgame. 2 more areas. Well, goddamn. Better get a move on. Wonder how many hours that is. We'll definitely finish this weekend. I wonder... Yeah. I wonder if I'll hop right into part 4 or if I'll take a breather from Silent Hill. And if so, what other multi-session game should we play? I don't know really what else there is. I wonder if she's gonna tell me to turn around. Yep, don't need to go there. Wrong place to be. Well, sorry. Parasite Eve, true. Signalis, true. Parasite Eve I'm gonna save for December, though. Signalis could be. I'm wondering about non-survival horror, but there's not like... I don't know. Games that interest me that I know I would play for more than one session that aren't survival horror, like, are too long. Like, RPGs and shit. I don't know. I have to look at my list. Parasite Eve is a good one because it is a little bit long, like 20 hours long. But it's good because it's got like the RPG, it's got just enough RPG elements to interest the regular gamer side of me that's not a streamer. It'd be cool to play a game that I would play off stream, maybe. Maybe like a... I don't know. I was gonna say action game, but sometimes action games don't really have a lot to comment on. Maybe like a Ninja Gaiden or something.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell. Back again. I think I want to play God Hand on stream someday. Some kind of Zelda-esque game could be good. Man, we're so low on resources. I wonder if we should have... I guess there wasn't anything else to explore, really. These silly little guys are here. So this is the beginning of the game, huh? And it starts anew. Oh, you can't bring this with you, Heather? It's a map of the amusement park, but I can't bring this with me. Why is that? You can't bring it with you? Lazy teens. Hey, all the holes are gone. What'd you guys do with my hole? Oh, here it is. Phew. At least that's still there. I almost said thank God, but I mean, oh god damn it. Definitely not thank God. Oh, fucking hell. Hey! Turn around. Fucking... Oh great. Kill me. I dare you. My controller's buzzing at me. My controller's buzzing at me when we have like no health left. The goddamn camera trapped me back there. Can't go down here either, huh? What the hell, man? Locked. Locked. I guess we'll use an ampule. There's a rabbit stuffed animal here. Well, take that one with you at least. I know you couldn't bring the huge sign, but at least take this thing. Come on, man. These ones are cute. Some health kits, thank you. Beef jerky. Ampule. Yeah, it seems like they just didn't have time to design a town in this game. So instead they put you there as like a... because they had to. And like, but you can only go through like a third of it or less, like a quarter of the town. And the rest is blocked off or unchanged. Yeah, I'd be really curious to learn about the development history. That didn't scare me. Oh hey, there's... oh, the shit... did shit fall off the thing? Nice. might not have a whole lot of steam left in me. Since I gotta wake up tomorrow. Wake up early tomorrow. I'll probably call it here. Ooh, we could play Gungrave 2. I'd be down for that on stream. We played through Gungrave 1 a couple months ago. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research. Later. I was looking at my list. Just thinking about whether to play either this weekend or after Silent Hill 3 in between part 4. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll be back on Friday. Take it easy. Have a good night. See ya.